welcome back to my channel. I want to say thank you for being a friend. Yeah. Welcome to Besties Vibe Only, where we, your besties, one, we get to know each other, and then two, today we're about to laugh the day away with Bonita Joy. And as you know, I'm not Steve Harvey, so I got my notes right here. Bonita Joy is a laughter lawyer who is a recovering attorney turned edutainer. She inspires audiences to embrace joy and find humor in work, relationship, and everyday life, regardless of circumstances. Her speaking topics include humor in speaking, humor in business, and humor as well being. With the help of her ventriloquist puppet. I can talk today. I know I can.
Ventriloquism.
I was like, I said the big word, but the easy word said, you know what? Bye. Just
Hey,
bye.
there's somebody on. Hi, Rose.
Hey, Rose. So nice to see you. Hi, Scott. Oh my gosh. So her mission, so just to finish this, is to make a world a brighter place by spreading moments of joy, one smile at a time. This is Bonita Joy. Yeah. Okay. I see all the hearts. I'm loving the love.
You got some
Welcome.
girlfriend that's showing up.
I appreciate you for saying, you know what? We recorded an interview last week for Affirmation Station show that is going to come out in a couple of months, y'all. And when I say my face cheeks were hurting, my face cheeks were just like this the entire time. Like they just, it wouldn't move down. There was like no sadness, absolutely
Oh,
at all. And it was
we
like a
had so
spur of
much
the
fun.
moment.
I had a lot of fun during that recording. First time I'd ever talked to you.
Exactly. Like, so I will say I bring people on that I don't know because it's amazing being able to talk to all the different people that have so many gems about their life that they're willing to say to help someone else out and have a better day. So I'm really excited to have you here. Let's say to the people, hi, people in the audience. Hey, Savannah. Hey, Aaliyah. Hello, Mia. Hello, Cass. I think Afla. Hey, Rose. Hey, little sisters. Hey, Leah. Hello, Savannah and Nora, the sister. I love you so very much, each and every single one of you guys. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And I got questions for her.
I
Okay,
hope I
I got
got
questions.
answers.
I answers. Oh snap!
This is great because we've both been working today, and it's been a busy day for me that had a little more stress than usual. And so I love that we get to come on here and have a topic of laugh the day away. I mean, what a better way to wind up a work project.
Oh yeah, and I can say I've had a lot of stress today, more than normal, and it feels good to. My face is already stuck like this, girl. Like every time I talk to you, my face just gets stuck like this.
That's funny. Whoever Savannah and Nora, the sister, wants a shout out. Do you know her?
I do not, but I call them all my besties. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, they just say saying their name. So Savannah and Nora the sister, or Nora, yeah, Nora the sister. I was like, it says the, right? It does say the. Sometimes you gotta just look and
You got to say,
focus.
Savannah put in who's the big sister and who's the little sister. Who's the funniest sister? I look taller than you. You know why? Because I'm standing. I look like I'm a head taller. I'm really not.
Here you go. I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting down. Just sitting down. I have a tripod looking at me. I could say
Sitting
that.
down
That's the
on
reason
the job.
why.
You're sitting down on the job, eh?
I am sitting down on the job, man. Hello, Daniel. Hey, how you doing, sunshine? So, if I'm not mistaken, you have puppet friends today, correct?
Did you say my name? Oh, I have a few. This is loose lips. Loose lips.
Oh
I
no, those sink ships.
huh?
They sink ships. That's what I heard.
I like that sinking ship. Loose lips. Really, it ought to be big lips.
Oh snap! Wait, don't you have one that is? Wait, no, there's a mouth one, and I don't forgot their name. Oh my gosh, you know which one I'm talking about? It's one of your friends.
Yes, yes. I don't have that one here. Like just a big set of lips, but actually, the other name. Tell them your other name, the one you usually go by. Wild thing. Are you really a wild thing? When you let me go, you know, we got
Well,
the
I
people
love
who are
that so much.
we got the people new to this channel. I'll have you know, I'm new to this channel too. I've never been on this channel before, never watched it before.
Yeah,
Well, I'm glad we got them to find out about it. Yeah, it is good.
I'm happy to have you here. So if you're new to the chat, drop it down below. I would love to say hi to you. And I see there's a birthday. That's what I'm seeing. And I just want to let you know, Bonita Joy, with every time someone says they have a birthday, we sing them happy birthday.
Oh, we do.
So
All
we
right.
do. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear little sisters. Happy birthday to you.
That wasn't all on key. It's the thought that counts, right?
It is. It is. I will say, me and my other friends, we do the meow meow song for birthdays, and it's bad.
Meow. There was
Hmm.
somebody saying they I've never seen this puppet because they're new to the channel, but I'm new to the channel too. It's my first time. And now, if you want to see this and other puppets, you can go to my YouTube channel at Bonita Joy,
Hmm.
BONITAJOY, because I have a whole bunch of different puppets on there.
She sure does. And each and every single one of them is funner than the next. I didn't know she can have that many awesome friends just all around. I just absolutely love it. I told you my face is just here, y'all. It's just gonna stay smiling. It is what it is. I am doing well today, Cassidy. I'm feeling even better going live with Bonita Joy right now. I can say that too.
I'm live. Yes, I'm glad we're live too. It's better than the alternative.
Hey, hey now. Hey, hey, I see you, big lips that sink ships. I see you.
Am I in trouble? I don't think so.
I don't think you're in trouble. Not a lot of people get in trouble on this channel as long as they're not being, a little bit weird in the chat. Other than that, like it's good over here. So I have a question for you.
Yeah,
Who, who's your best friend?
me, myself. Oh, well, that's a good best friend.
That's a really good best friend because you really do know yourself. What is one of your favorite things to do?
I like to make people laugh.
Mm. Then I'm gonna be like the kids and say, "Do you want to tell a joke?"
Do you want to tell a joke? Well, it better not be improper or in any way ruin our reputation. Why is that? Because, I have a reputation to uphold. Why is that? As a liar, not a liar, not a liar, a lawyer. What's the difference? You know, because I passed the bar. I did too when I was out last night. I went right by it.
I thought you were doing the limbo. I thought that's what you were doing last night. Wait a minute. What party did you go to?
The pink flamingo.
Oh, I was not there. I was at the Mandalay Bay.
I have a cousin there. Who's your cousin? That's hinflamingo. I see.
It makes sense. I can see the resemblance. I can see the resemblance. It's the hair.
Yeah, it's ting, 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 ting. So, how was your day today?
I will say today has been more of a trying day. I can say that. I will say I've had anger today and also gratitude where I'm crying all at the exact same time. I would just say the full spectrum of emotions today. And I would say today has been a great day though, no matter if I had a little bit of bad moments.
Well, let's talk about that. What do you do when you're having, quote, a bad day? And, what are some of the things a person can do to turn around that? And because I think ultimately we have a choice in how we react to things. Because we can't control what happens all the time. And things change. I went someplace today and they closed a half hour earlier than they used to. And I drove, maybe 40 minutes to get there. So I got to go back to borrow. And I'm like, okay, who knows? Maybe there's something I'm going to have run into or someone tomorrow. Was I thrilled? No. But I'm grateful that I have a car, right? Not everybody has a car. I don't have a car.
So you walk everywhere?
Sometimes I fly.
Oh my god. So I could just see him flying everywhere. It's hot. It's hot. I'm sorry, y'all. So I will say something that helps me when I'm having not the best day is one to talk it out with someone that I trust, and I let them know that I need a vent, and so that they're aware that everything that I say is not for them to try to fix it, but because I just need to get it out. And yes, I could write in my journal, but sometimes it's better to process with someone else so I can say, hey, from your side, what could I possibly be missing in this? Like, I need to figure out why I got upset because there's a root cause as to why it was. Was it because I was impatient? Was it because I have been passive and just allowing things more than I need to allow them and not speaking up for myself? And so I can say I do that. I listen to music, I move my body, and I'm a little bit silly. And I crack myself up, and I'm like, "You're funny, Charente." I was like, "Yeah, you are, Charente." And these are just self conversations just to pick myself back up.
Yeah.
Um, so that's what I could say that I do to help me with having a bad moment. Is I do that, and I know that I'm also grateful because I'm alive to have these moments, to also to be able to have all of the feelings. It's nice to be able to know that I have a wide range of emotions.
That's really, really good. Wow. And somebody, Rose, likes to sing. Yeah, and we already sang. Happy birthday. Yeah, we did. And, it's interesting. I don't know the age range of people who are watching this, but I I went to a suicide prevention training yesterday that was offered free in a town because they'd had a high rate of suicides in the last 2 years. And talking to people is one of the best things. Like if you know someone and they say something a little, you have a gut feeling that something's not quite right, and you say, hey, tell me more about what's going on. I mean, talking to it was really interesting because, teenagers, and there might be some teenagers listening here, but teenagers and middle aged men are in the highest category of people who take their own lives. And it's a lot of times they feel like that's the only way to get out of the pain they're in. There's some situational dilemma and they can't figure out a solution, too embarrassed to talk to anyone or don't know anyone that's safe to talk to, that they feel safe with. And, rather than processing it with someone. And it's interesting because processing it, and what you were saying, talking to someone else is one of the best things you could do when you're feeling like you don't know what to do about something that you don't want to happen or be in or situation. It's
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
It's
So I,
good here. I will say this. So my mind works in songs. So I was thinking of, I think it was the pacifier. When you're feeling kind of low, like that song started playing in my head when you were saying that.
oh, okay.
And it's yeah, and it talks about picking yourself back up. And I will say, I always say a trusted friend. And the reason I say trusted is because some people, they will spill all the things that you vented out to them because they're also a vent, that doesn't know how to close themselves up to saying things about you. And so I will say, just find a trusted person that you can talk to. And if it's really bad, you can text or you can call 988. That is the
Yeah.
National Suicide Hotline. And let them be able to assist you, because that is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And I will say, the people that decided that today was that day, the world is not better off without them, because we need them. And
Yeah.
so yeah, just you matter. I just want to let you guys know that you truly matter. And that's why I was crying today. I was crying in gratitude. One of my videos is at 2.6 million. And I'm like, that many people decided to watch me? Like,
What?
what?
One of your videos got 2.6 million views?
Yes. And I girl, I'm gonna try not to cry right now, but I was crying in gratitude because, as someone that has had those type of thoughts and almost did things 3 times, it feels good to like actually see, no, you matter. You matter. You
Right.
matter.
So, everyone here listening, you matter and you have a purpose in coming here. And it's, you know, you're not always going to feel 100% like the way you want to feel or have things go. And that's life. It's life. Things change, time passes. One of the things I do, if things are challenging, is I think of 3 things I'm grateful for. If I'm alone, I'll say them out loud. What's 3 things I'm grateful for? I'm just a puppet. Do I have anything to be grateful for? Oh, hi everyone. This is Rosie. Hi.
Hey,
Oh,
Rosie. Hey.
hey. Even puppets have things to be grateful for. Like what? Well, is there something you like about yourself? I like my pink hair. Well, there's one thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and my socks. Do you like my socks? Let's see the other one. Oh, you got kind of an orange one and a yellow one. Yeah,
Those are some fun socks.
I got another pair just like them. Yeah. And what else do you like? I like that I can talk to people even though I'm not talking.
I think that's absolutely amazing too. Cause I like talking to you, Rosie. I do.
Yeah, I can see things with these green eyes. I can see into your soul. Oh, you know what? I got the green tea to go with your green eyes. Let's
Ooh.
green tea.
So nice. So nice.
I hope that makes my eyes greener.
I absolutely love it. Hey Richard, hey Jay, hi Cassidy, hello Emily Ramos. I see Cassidy asked us a question. What's your favorite song, or a song that picks you up and makes you happy? Hmm. Hmm. I actually have one. It's by Forrest Frank, and it's called Good Day. Um I'm about to have a good day. No matter what they say, what they say. Shining down on me. Birds are singing praise. Like, it's just all about having a good day. It feels good. And it just makes me really happy. I'll say that. It's Good Day by Forrest Frank.
Oh, I love that. I love that. A couple songs that came to mind for me were, well, Celebrate. I like that one. Celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music. We're not, necessarily on key singers, but there's another one I've been hearing. It seems like it's popping up almost everywhere on virtual events and things recently. This girl is on fire. Do you know that one?
Is it Alicia Keys?
Girl is on fire. I don't know who
If
who.
it's that song, I think it's Alicia Keys, and I know exactly what song it is, and I like that song as well. I can say that I love Alicia Keys. I'll also throw that out there. I remember when I was younger singing her song, I Keep on Falling In and Out of Love with You, who, like, that was a fun song to sing. So, yeah.
Yeah, somebody likes my hair. Thank you.
Hey, go Rusty. Go Rusty. I see you. If you're new to this channel, drop it down below. I would love to know where you guys are, if that makes any sense. When I say that, like, if you're in the US, put US. Like, that is what I'm talking about, not your city and your state. Just where are you located? I want to know where you guys are at. Are you US? Are you in Germany, Romania, or any other country? Because I think that would be really cool to know. Let's see how things go. Ooh, can the puppet give you a shout out?
Hi, Emily. Where do you live?
California. I was just there, and I'll be back later on this month for VidCon.
For Bitcom?
VidCon, VIDCON.
Video stuff.
Yes, for content creation.
Wow. I
Mm-hmm.
more about that. Well, we're going to learn. Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah, here you learn new things every day, and I will say is life can be a lot of fun. So now I have another here. I have a question for you. Let's take a look. I told you I'm not Steve Harvey, so I got a phone. Okay. Ooh, my question to you is: how have you used humor in being a lawyer?
well, I didn't even realize I did this. I'm not practicing now, although I still have my license. I call myself a recovering lawyer. Yeah. But I used to use humor in negotiations. And I didn't even really consciously realize I was doing it. Till one day, my law clerk said to me, "You ought to teach a class at the law school on negotiation using humor." And I said, "What?" And she said, "Well, because when you're talking to lawyers trying to negotiate a case, you say stuff that gets them laughing. And even though they don't like what you're saying, they end up smiling instead of being mad at you." And I'm like, wow, I didn't even know I did that. And it's one of those things where sometimes things are so easy for you that you're not even conscious you're doing it. So that's one of the tips for the listeners is what comes easy to you. What would you do without any effort, without any learning? And I never did teach a class on negotiation with humor, but I do now teach some classes online about using humor in business. And that could be one of the ways. I mean, even if it's something little like your negotiation, and then I'll say, "Oh, and I'll give you my pet rock," which those used to be a thing years ago, or the kitchen sink. I'll throw in the kitchen sink, just something to lighten it up a little bit. And and I talked to a lawyer once on the East Coast somewhere who uses humor in her briefs. In her briefs, not her underwear,
Not
her
that.
legal briefs. Well, they're documents that lawyers write, right? And they file with the court. She said that judges told her they look forward to reading her briefs because they were, they were more fun to read than just all that serious stuff with legal stuff, right? And yeah, I thought that was great. I haven't seen any of them, but I'm sure I would if I were a judge. I'd have more fun reading a brief that had some humor in it.
Oh yeah, it's hero. I will say the court system is a very serious business. Serious business. Okay. So I think
Well,
it's amazing that they put humor in their brief,
I
not
love it.
briefs.
But let me tell you
Okay.
something. One time I was going into the courthouse and there were three uniformed security people there with guns, right? Just you had to go through security, kind of like the airport, to get into the courthouse. I mean, when I started practicing, they didn't do that. But as times have changed, they've required that at many, probably all courthouses by now. But I said, does it take us taxpayers paying for three of you just to get inside the door? And this one guy turned to me and he says, it takes three of us to corral you, Bonita. And I laughed and I said, Randy, do they teach you to use humor in law enforcement training? And he said, no, but they should. But think about it. Here we were, the courthouse, armed unit security officers, I a lawyer. This is not a setting where you'd think people would be joking around, right?
Yeah.
But he said when he uses humor when asking a suspect questions, they open up. It creates a rapport, it breaks the ice. They open up and they tell him a whole lot more stuff. And so, just a word to the wise, if you get stopped for a traffic violation and the officers joking around, be careful what you say. You might be saying,
Mhm. I can concur with that. I remember I freaked my sister out because I decided to play with a cop. So let me explain what happened. Let me paint the scene. So I was going to go grab coffee from Dutch Bros Coffee, and a squad car pulled up. An officer came out, and he was ordering his coffee, and I was like, I want to pay for his coffee because I appreciate what he does for the community. So I was like, here's my card. He's like, no, and then he bumped me, and mind you, this is the side where his gun is holstered. Please know this. My sister's on the side looking at us, by the way, and like she's like horrified, like, what is going on? And I'm like, you cannot take his money. You have to take my money. I don't care what it is. You have to do it. So I bumped him back. Oh, when I said my sister was in shambles, and mind you, we were laughing after the done. I was like, nah, I just want to pay for you. Like, I really appreciate everything that you guys do, and the fact that like you, I know you have to do a stop right now just so you can get some coffee, and sometimes they have to drop everything that they're doing and picking up their food and go to the call. So I was like, no, let me do this. But yeah, my sister was floored, floored. She's like, Charente, and I was like, you hip bumped me, I hip bumped you back. Like, I don't
what?
mind. You're playing at this point.
There's a story. Well, I read a book by Paul Winchell, who was the first ventriloquist to be on television. Now, Edgar Bergen was the first one on radio, or but television. Um, Paul Winchell was in the studio, and well, this is what's funny. They had the microphone. The sound from the puppet wasn't carrying. His vamp figure, Jerry Mahoney, the sound was not carrying. And finally, they're about ready to stop. And Paul says, where's the mic when he talks? The guy says, well, it's over his head. And he says, just leave it over my head all the time. So, anyway, and then it worked. But the thing I really want to say about Paul Winchell, who wrote a book, Ventriloquism for Fun and Profit, which I checked out from the library at 16 and practiced in front of the mirror and learned ventriloquism from that book. He had a story that he was driving down the road. He got stopped by a police officer for speeding. And his vent figure, Jerry Mahoney, was sitting on the passenger seat. So when the officer says, you know, you were going whatever it was, 20 miles over the speed limit, and he picks up Jerry, Paul, the ventriloquist, picks up Jerry and says, "That's nothing, officer. You should have seen us back down the road. We was going 100." The officer started laughing, and he gave Jerry a warning instead of an actual ticket. He didn't have to pay the fine.
Oh my good graciousness. I just had to do my face. I was like, not the puppet ratting him out. Ah!
I've got a lot of sunlight coming in right now. It makes me look enlightened. Well, you are enlightened. You probably have puppet intelligence. It's better than artificial intelligence.
I can concur with that. Yes, it does. And hello, Kira. Hi, Faith. Thank you so much. Hello, Ohio Citizen 234. Hello, Kaden. Hey, Lucy. And oh, thank you so much for the compliment. I greatly appreciate the love.
I think
Rosie,
she's
you got
talking about
complimented.
me. I think she's talking about me. She says
I
both.
think she's also talking about you too.
And you.
And you. And you. I feel
I
like Oprah. And you, and you, and you. We're all getting talked about with all the love.
Are they? Oh, somebody woke up from surgery a couple of hours ago. I'm glad you woke up.
Same here. I'm happy you're okay. Speedy recovery. Take care of yourself. And I'm happy, like I said, I'm really, really happy that you're here. I really am.
Yes.
Oh, you love Rosie's shirt? Rosie does have an amazing shirt. She has an amazing outfit today. Have you seen her socks, though? Have you seen her socks? Mm-hmm. Those are some fun socks.
It almost makes me want to put my foot into my mouth.
Oh, it was hip surgery. Ooh,
Does that
I was
hippie? No.
no, no, Rosie, no. I will say I'm really happy you made it out of hip surgery, and I'm excited for the movement that you're about to be able to do. Just make sure you do your physical therapy. Okay. Thank you so much. Here you go, just so you guys can see them. They're talking about my nails really fast. Let's see if they actually will appear. There you go. Just something
Hey,
simple.
as the three of us look alike.
I love that we all look alike. Ah, hello, Drana. I think it's Drana.
Dreona, who knows? Yeah.
I'm
Buddy,
so proud of you. I really am because I know my dad has had hip surgery a couple of times. So I am rooting for you and your full movement.
the calmest patient.
The calmest patient. I think that's a great time. That means there's no chaos. They're not flipping over the tables. None of
Yeah.
those things. Okay. So I think that is amazing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Someone asked me, "Do you have an iPhone?" I'm actually on my iPhone right now. I also have an Android too.
I'm on my Android. It sounds like a robot. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
it sounds like a robot.
Android. How did you get started doing ventriloquism, Bonita? Well, people ask me that a lot, but when I was young, how young? About 5, I went to a family reunion on my mother's side where we always had a talent show. A talent show at a family reunion? Yeah, that's right. And my older cousin, Clinton Detweiler, who later became famous for making ventriloquial figures, he walked up front with this wooden doll that he had created named Woody. Yeah, he named his wooden doll Woody. He put Woody on his lap and started talking to him. They had a conversation and people started laughing. And I'm like, is that little guy real? I mean, I'm like 5 years old. And I'm thinking, he seems real, but he's wood. How can he be real? And it was really a dilemma in my mind, but it stayed with me for so many years until when I was 16, while other kids were out playing softball, I went out. I went to the library, got a book, the one by that fellow I mentioned earlier, and spent hours in front of the mirror practicing ventriloquism. Yeah. Now, if any of you want to learn ventriloquism, it's easier than it was when I would learn from a book because there's YouTube videos and things like that that you can watch and practice. Has anyone here ever tried to do ventriloquism? Can you put it in the chat? We
Let me
are.
know. Let us know. Thank you so much for the compliments. I see you, Yandra. I also see you, Superman Cape. I see you, Stephanie, not the cool guy. You are the cool guy. Hey, author. Hey, hello to Ariane. Oh my gosh, Arena Player. And then hello. Okay, y'all. I'm working the best I can. Joe, Jobsolete says they want to learn it.
Yeah,
Your name's behind me.
absolutely.
It is here. Your name is behind me. There's a lot of names behind me. This
What are
is
all the names?
There are so many. I have Olivia Nicholson. I have Mickey. I have Ella, Austin, Bishop, Mark, Sandra. Oh my gosh, I think that's Carmen. Skylar. I have so many names on here. This is from the 100K celebration that we had last Monday. And I wrote everyone's names down. There's even super tiny names here too that you can't see.
Wow.
Mhm. Oh yeah. So it's a mosaic of names from people in my audience, and I'm grateful for each and every single one of them.
Isn't
So I
that
keep
great?
it on my wall as a reminder.
Yeah, here's some names we can say verbally. Golden Nature Vlogs
Yes.
and
Hello.
Faith, thank you for your comment. Faith Forster about my puppet and Uday Millward. Yeah, that is a lot of names.
It
And
is a lot of names. Did someone ask me, can I put their name? 1 second. Let me here. I'm gonna get up and get a pen. 1 second. Ugh.
so, have any of you actually tried doing ventriloquism? Like you saw? Oh, let me ask you this:
Hmm.
have you seen a ventriloquist in person, or only on TV or the internet?
Only on TV, and the only person, I'm going to be honest, it was Jeff Dunham with Peanut and Ahmed the terrorist.
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw them a couple months ago, and I uh, am surprised that how many people tell me they've never seen a ventriloquist in person and only on TV or like YouTube videos. Eh, Now, I do run into some once in a while who've seen Jeff Dunham, who is, one of the most well known ventriloquists.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, Faith Forster wants you to put her name up there.
Faith is up here. I also put up, oh my gosh, I put their Haley. And now Tamika wants her name in the mix of this. Y'all, I'm gonna do the best I can because I'm literally running out of room on here. But let's see. Tamika.
Someone wants to know if that's your real hair.
No, it is the top of my hair is my real hair, but the rest of this is not my real hair. Rosie, is that your real hair?
No,
What? What is it then?
well, it's as real as it gets. It's real for me, yes. It's as real as your hair is.
I absolutely love that. Oh my God. I have a story about that actually too. So I had a coworker tell me the funniest thing ever. So mind you, I did have a job at that time working for corporate America. And there is this individual that was a man that said, "How do you go from blonde to brown hair so quick?" She pulled off her wig in the middle of the meeting, and I said, "You did not." She said, "Yes, I did." I was cracking up. I was in the middle. She's like, "Yeah, in the middle of the meeting."
That reminds me. Have you heard Les Brown speak?
Yes, I have.
I saw him speak in person in California years ago. And he gets on stage and he pulls out a razor at one point during his talk and he starts uh like shaving or acted like he's shaving, and he did these like wild things, and it was all part of his talk. And but when I first saw it, I'm like, is he really doing that?
I got you. Someone asked me to put their name up. Oh, sorry. Justice with a Y. I was like, I can say words.
Piece of paper.
Okay, Justice with a Y. Justice with a Y, you have been put onto the list. You have been written down onto the list. I will say this is not the live where I'm going to do a whole bunch of names. I'll probably add more my next live, and we'll be live on Thursday. So just want to let you guys know. I'm putting the pen back down, y'all. I'm going to put the pen back down. So
I
my
got
question
to go
to
to
you.
the bathroom, so bye for now. All right, Rosie.
Bye.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. We got to talk to Big Lips. We also got to talk to Rosie. Is there any other friends that are saying hi today?
Oh, there just might be. Whoops.
They're hiding. No, they're fighting the phone. How are they fighting the phone? I don't they're shaking things up. What is happening over there? It was you?
Hey, I am Andy Antenna. Yeah, we make little videos. The different ones are they're 5 seconds to under a minute. I do one almost every day. Put up on my YouTube channel, which was at Bonita Joy, BonitaJoy, and they're just videos of different puppets. There'll be a whole lot of different ones. Like the day Andy and I were out in a park and saw a sign with a picture of a dog, and it said, uh, remember to scoop your poop or something like that. It was a park, they wanted people to scoop it. So Andy says, I forgot to bring my tooter scooter. We just did a little video and put it up. And it's just, you never know. It might be something I run into. Sometimes we do a joke and I'll have different puppets. I usually don't have the same puppet 2 days in a row. I rotate them, but we have fun. Sometimes we make a comment about whatever national calendar day it is. I don't know how many puppets I own. Somebody
I was
asked.
about to ask that too. I was like, hey, we're here, Job Salute. We're in the exact same place. I was like, how many puppets do you have? Because she showed me a lot of her puppets last week, and I was more than 100, right? I swear that had to be more than 100.
Well, I don't know. I haven't counted. I was going to say at least 50. I don't know if I have more than 100 or not. I do
Okay.
know someone who has maybe 200. I mean, somebody gave her a whole lot of puppets. I think it was from a school or something that close. She's not a ventriloquist. She's a storyteller. She's a nationally known storyteller, but she uses puppets a lot. And even though her mouth moves, people love her and listen to the story. So those of you, oh, somebody here, Wanda wants to become a puppeteer. The thing is, you can be a puppeteer without being a ventriloquist. I mean,
Ooh.
move your lips and the puppet moves around and you're telling a story, people are their natural tendency is to look at the puppet.
It
And
is.
yeah, and you can start that way. And the thing is, puppets get by with saying anything.
Anything?
Almost, almost.
Almost. Okay, okay.
You know,
I just had to ask.
I say sometimes everybody needs their own puppet. Yeah, if we all walked around with a puppet, and there was something that you don't want to say, your puppet says it for you. Wouldn't that be an interesting life?
Here we go. You know what? I don't have a puppet, but I'll be right back. And Jimex, I don't make everyone moderator on my channel. Why? Because I do have I'll say like values and principles that everyone has to go by to become my moderator. So I will say not this live, but we can talk next live and I'll be right back.
All right. So, hi, Sarah Walton. And thank you, Shannon Booth. Yes, there's 23 Dulce 13. And oh,
I
cousin.
have my two favorite stuffy plushies right here. We have Christopher, wave hey. Okay, he's waving. And he's the monkey that sits on your back. Okay, this is Christopher. And then I have Winnie the Pooh, who I love so much. Wave. Okay, there you go.
Hi, Winnie the Pooh.
Hello. So I will
Yeah.
say I might not be a puppeteer, but I do like my plushies. I can say
Oh,
that.
I love it. I love it. And Faith has a brother whose name is Christopher.
I love that name so much. I asked my husband, can we please name our son Christopher? He said no. And I said, can we use the middle name? He said yes. So the middle name, when I eventually have a child, will be Christopher. That's the exciting
All
part.
right. Christopher Columbus? No, no, probably not.
No, 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 no.
What a
Why are
cute
you nodding your
name.
head? Yes. Wait a minute. Do you know something that he knows? Wait, wait. What do you know? How did you know? He nodded his head yes. So much audacity. They have the mind of their own, okay? They speak, I guess, a new language that we don't know. Because he nodded his head to him. I, I just,
You know, it's funny, but sometimes when my puppets talk, it's like I'm hearing what they say for the first time when it comes out of their mouth. Like I actually don't know always what they're going to say. And it's like I'm hearing it along with you or whoever else is listening. Yeah, that may sound strange, but it really is. I mean, they have such a, sometimes they have such a personality and are almost so alive that it's like they take on a life of their own.
absolutely. And I can say Winnie the Pooh, he's here. He's also on my walls. I would just say that too. Like, let me move out my way. That's Winnie the Pooh all the way around my walls in this office because it's fun to play. I can say that. And there are some people that they will be like, that's weird that you have plushies. I don't care. I get to cuddle. This
Oh,
feels
that's
good
great.
to cuddle. Okay.
You know, that could be a cute picture for some of like your social media, have a picture with you and those two. It's colorful and you know, people love, yeah, I don't know. They love things like that. Like if I'm walking around with a puppet, people will stop and talk to me. It's kind of like if you're in the park pushing a stroller with a cute baby, or if
Yes.
you have a cute like you're walking a puppy dog, a cute puppy or something, and people stop and talk to you. It's kind of like that with a puppet.
It makes sense. It's stop and stare. And they're like, why are you looking at me? And I can say this, the one hanging over in the corner, because hanging, I'm not taking him down. I have a minion that's been surveilling this entire conversation. They're surveilling. And I'm just like, and yeah, I'm just looking up to my right and I'm like, yeah, I have a lot of characters that you guys can't see, but it makes me happy. I could say that. Um, and I will also add in is that my question to you is, oh, this is the actual question. So you said that you put down last week, you said that you put down ventriloquism and you became a lawyer. My question to you is, why'd you put it down?
Because when I was young, in my early 20s, back in the old days, there were hardly any women lawyers. There were three or four in my town. And I I was young. I was in my 20s and I didn't have the confidence I have now. And I thought, oh, if I'm not only female and then I'm a, you know, use puppets on top of that when I'm trying to open and build a law practice, a solo by myself law practice, people might not take me seriously. They might think I'm the lady puppet lawyer. And now I uh, look back and realize I squandered an opportunity because if people had known me as a lady puppet lawyer, even if they didn't remember my name, they could have said, "Hey, who's that lady puppet lawyer?" You know, and it would have been a good marketing opportunity as well as I would have had more fun and balance in my life. But I just was young and didn't have as much. I wasn't as secure in myself then, in my early 20s. And that's something you all get to look forward to is more self-confidence as you grow older. And
Oh
there's
yeah.
twig, Twiggy, not Twiggy, Twig. Yeah.
I just let me fix my face. Sorry.
All right.
I love it. And I will say, thank you so much. You guys are absolutely awesome. To the ones that are getting weird in the chat, you have been timed out. Why? Because if you go against the channel guidelines, which are on the live, I have to put you on timeout. So stop getting put on timeout, please. Because I don't like putting you on timeout. Just as like as you don't want to be on timeout.
I don't like the D in timeout.
I don't think anyone likes to be on timeout. I don't think not anybody, especially when you're in the corner and you're just looking at the wall. Like the wall is drying and you're just looking at the wall, and then
And you
nothing
don't get to
changes
have
while
a
you look at
phone
the
with
wall.
you.
What?
You don't get to have your phone when you're in timeout.
No, you don't, and that's not fun at all. You don't get to watch TV. You get to look at the wall. That is not fun. And hey, Faith. Hello, Julian's Gaming Adventure. Hey, 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 hey. Just be mindful what you say in the chat, but I will say hi, just like that. Yeah. And
Oh,
I'll say
look.
Christopher is leaning.
Oh,
He's living his best life. Winnie the Pooh is in his spot. He is just looking at the camera, y'all. I feel like he's looking into souls as well. I think he picked up the superpowers from Rosie. I don't understand how, but these puppets have words behind the closed doors, I think. And they didn't let us know that they were talking to each other.
yeah. Well, we were talking earlier in the show about things to do when you're having a quote bad day or feeling gratitude. Somebody in the chat said they like to sing, and some people journal, some walk it out, take a walk, some talk it out. That's what you were talking about. And another thing I like to do is look at what's the funny side of things. What's the humor in this? Because a lot of times there's something ironic. And if you pay attention to people around you, you can hear funny things during the day, like kids, grandkids, coworkers. You are about to say something.
I lost the chat. That's what I was about to say, and I don't see it anymore, and I don't know why.
All right. So I guess the chat did its own timeout if you don't see it anymore.
I guess I guess I just don't need to be on the timeout right now. But you know what? It's all okay. Why? because this is why we have a second phone, you guys, so I can still look at the chat because it disappeared just like that. Okay, like I didn't expect this to happen. So let's turn this down and let's open this up. Okay. Okay. This is wild. Yep, I can't see the chat up here, but I can see it down here. So at least I can see it somewhere. That's a positive and that's a plus.
It is.
Um, and I will say this, yes, my hand comes into the live sometimes. It is what it is. I'm not saying I'm handsy. I'm just saying my hands do come into my life.
Well, mine has come to life like right now. It's got a puppet on it. I still want to know in the chat. Well, if anyone here has tried ventriloquism, are we
Let's
teachers?
see.
In a way, we are. But today we're just talking about our topic was laugh your day away, but we are just talking to each other and interacting with those of you watching from around the world.
Oh yeah, and I have to look at the chat on my phone because it disappeared from my other one, and I'm like, I'm just gonna keep talking, keep saying hi to y'all.
We got a birthday
Um,
tomorrow. That's our second one, Charlie.
we have a second birthday.
Yep.
What do we do with birthdays over here?
Well, what's that song you said you have sung for a birthday? I'm not familiar with it.
It's happy birthday, but I do the regular traditional version, and then I sometimes go into the Stevie Wonder version.
Oh,
I can say that. Mm-hmm. So I will say, let me go ahead. Here, let's get ready to sing happy birthday the traditional way. Or do you want to do it in meow meows? You want to do it in meow meows, or do you want to do it in like words?
I want to hear you do it in meow meows.
And meow. Oh, me do it. Okay, okay, I can definitely
Charlie. His
do
name is
that.
Charlie Gregory.
Okay, so I will say meow 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 meow
Oh,
meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. There you go. Happy birthday, both versions.
when's your
It's
birthday?
just my birthday is not till July 23rd.
Are you a Leo?
I sure am. I'm on the very first day.
That's funny. I'm a Leo too, August 18.
High five. Ah, I love that. Makes me very happy. And I also, it makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Leos are supposed to be, but it's supposed to be good for performers and people on stage and that kind of thing. And it's supposed to be loyal and
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. I will also say, and it's a humbling experience to be someone that is an artist, but also you have people that will love your art and people that will be meanie weenies about how you choose to have hobbies in the world too. I can say that. And so I will here. I have one last question for you because I know we have to wrap up and he has to get to sleep because it's close to his bedtime.
yeah.
Yes, I know. This one too. Yes, this one too. Okay. So my question for you is where can people find you, Bonita Joy? Where can people find you?
Oh, oh. Well, that reminds me. I do have a gift. Well,
You
they can
do?
find at Instagram, YouTube at Bonita Joy on YouTube. Instagram, it's I am Bonita Joy because just Bonita Joy was taken. And that's spelled B as in boy, ONITAJOY. I'd love it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel and then you could see short videos, YouTube shorts. Sometimes they're 5 seconds, they're under a minute with different puppets that I have. And also, I had created something called a humor journal because there's a saying in comedy that truth is funnier than anything you can make up. And you've probably heard of gratitude journal where you write down gratitudes. With humor journals where it has 10 humor prompts to help you notice the fun and funny around you, because the idea is for your mind to start looking for the fun and funny. And instead of going into a rage about something, you might find something funny about it and laugh. Or if you've ever been in a situation where you're in an argument with somebody and then one of you says something funny and you both end up just laughing and cracking up, it dissolves the tension. And almost everybody I know has experienced that at some point. Anyway, you can get that humor journal. You can download it at joy.funandfunnier.com. Joy.funandfunnier.com. Joy, Joy. That's my middle name. Yep, my name is Bonita Joy Yoder, but I go by Bonita Joy. And joy.funandfunnier.com. And I want to say thank you, Faith, for your comments that you don't want us to go. And are we teachers? I do want to say, in a way, we are. I mean, we are not formally holding ourselves out as teachers, but this is only the second time I've talked to you, but I feel like you and I both, if if we can have teachable moments, we will.
Oh, yeah. And we'll let you guys know what our lessons of life are so that you can not do what we did. So,
And
save your heart just a little bit.
right. When is your next YouTube live so that they can find you again?
My next YouTube live is tomorrow. Let's see what time, because even I am questioning what time I'm going to be live tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. for a get ready with me
What
because I did
time
get
zone?
new makeup.
What time zone?
Pacific time.
7.
So Los Angeles.
Yes, and somebody is 11. Yes, this is a good channel for you. And I'll tell you what, this is an amazing channel. I'm glad you invited us. Well, I don't. Yeah.
Like I said, and like she said, we met each other last Wednesday. So this was very fast to say, I was like, do you want to come on my show? She said yes. And I was like, really? Okay,
Yeah, we did
go.
meet in person. We haven't met in person. We met on Zoom. And my name is Andy Antenna. Yeah, Andy Antenna.
Hi, Andy the antenna. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I can also say is tomorrow's live, it was going to be yesterday, but you guys all voted in my community section saying I needed to rest. And it was okay for me to rest. So I just want to thank you so much for letting me know that I'm allowed to rest. And you guys will let me rest. But tomorrow we'll be on at 7 p.m. Pacific time. And Bonita Joy and Mr. Antenna. I'm gonna call you Mr. Antenna because I wanna aid you a little bit. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you guys both for joining me today.
Oh, I gotta go rest. Okay.
You do have to go rest. It's that time, and Christopher, he already fell asleep. I gotta wake him up 1 second. You gotta wake up to say bye to the people. Wait. Hero. Let's see if Winnie wants to say bye too. Wait. Winnie fell asleep too. Okay. They are both already asleep. He says hello and bye-bye.
I
Okay.
don't have any arms, so I'm gonna use my antenna. And
I love it. Bye, you guys. Love you so very much.